The next show is My Hero Academia Season 7. This might just be my most anticipated show of 2024. It's been a long journey we've come on. It's been a long, long journey following Deku and following these characters up to this point. I I can't believe we're on season 7 already. I remember when I was waiting for season 4 and I was like hyped up for season 4 and I was hyped for season 5 and then season 6 and we're on season 7, which is absolutely insane, but we're getting close to the end of the story now, and we're in like the final war arc and stuff, and I believe the manga's supposed to be ending, or the author said the manga's supposed to be ending for a while now, but I wonder how far this season will get. This season, a lot of people speculated that this season could be the final season, but I have a feeling we will get a season 8, but it will just be a single core season. So instead of 25 episodes, it will just be 13 episodes or so. But I'm very excited for this. You know, a lot of people have given My Hero Academia a lot of slack, a lot of hate and stuff, and I understand that um, it's the show. It has its flaws. I'll understand, right? Because there's a lot of what's it? For every action oriented arc in My Hero, there's also a sort of more chill training arc. And while those are necessary for the story, it's hard to retain viewers' interest for this many seasons when it's not consistently like interesting. Because a lot of other shonen have like Jujutsu Kaisen have are consistently interesting. They have back to back action, basically, and so those shows, a lot of people say that My Hero fell off, etc. And that's because I can understand why people say that, but that's mainly because people were expecting it to be like action. But when you have like a two core season and like half of that season is say training or something, people are gonna. Nowadays, people don't have that much time, and so when the moment an anime gets boring, people will most likely drop it. So yeah, um, let's read this plot synopsis. But I'm very excited for this. In a world where possessing superpowers known as quirks is the norm, Izuku Midoriya, who goes by Deku, is quirkless. One day he meets his. Oh, there's just the what's it? What's it? The regular plot synopsis. In the spring of Deku and his friend's second year at UA, the heroes carry out a search and destroy mission against Shigaraki and the villains, resulting in a fierce battle that can be described as an all-out war. The fighting comes to a temporary halt with significant damage incurred by both sides, shaking the public's trust in heroes and leading society into turmoil. See, there's one thing I really like about My Hero Academia: the whole shaking the public's trust. The way the villains and the heroes like actually have they show that side of like the society. In other like hero stories, the people, the citizens, the world, it doesn't matter. But in My Hero Academia, they've got that whole thing with the people. How the people's trust, like they have this faith in like the symbol of peace and whatnot. And it's interesting to see how it like affects society. And I find that really cool. Motivated by a sense of duty as a successor of All for One, oh, um, and not wanting to endanger those around him, Deku leaves UA to fight alone. As he desperately becomes increasingly desperate and worn out, his Class 1A classmates lend him a hand, realizing they're stronger than the UA students, and the heroes unite. Meanwhile, Shigaraki, All for One, and the other villains plot their next move, trying to annihilate the heroes. At last, the final battle approaches. Plus, another hero comes flying in from America. Yep, Star and Stripe. Will Deku and his friends be able to bring back the days of smiles and laughter? But yeah, I believe I got spoiled on like that. I've seen the cover art of the 40th volume of My Hero Academia, the Japanese one. So and by I don't really know what's going on, but I haven't read the manga. But I have a feeling the author's probably going to end it very, very soon. I would assume by the time season 8 comes, the manga has to have ended by the time season 8 comes. Has to have ended. But only Japanese trailers? Okay, I guess we'll just have to watch the Japanese. Right, let's get some subs. See, that's what I really don't like about these Japanese trailers. I have to um get these subs. I have to manually put subs. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Yeah, TK sings this opening. I'm surprised we haven't had Flo or Grand Rodeo do an opening for My Hero yet. Also, Shigaraki is one of my favorite villains of all time. Also, the fourth movie is going to be coming out this summer as well, which takes place before the this season. And also they also have the My Hero Academia Memories, which is a 4 episode recap. That's why this is airing in May, because they have a 4 episode recap to recount all the events leading up to this season thus far. But yeah, I'm very excited. I think My Hero is another show that's been getting very good treatment, especially since they've had Studio Bones working on this show since the very beginning, and we've consistently gotten a new season either every year. It was at the beginning, it was every year, and now it's every year and a half. We've gotten a new season, so Bones have been, really faithfully adapting this, and yeah, I'm really excited for this. I can't wait to see because My Hero is one of those shows that I've been following since I was a teenager. I was 17 when I first watched when the second season was out, and I first watched the first and second season. I've loved the show ever since, and I'll probably be who knows 25 by the time if a season 8 comes by the time season 8 comes out, and yeah, I finally get to see the conclusion of My Hero Academia, which is incredible.